Excuse me, just getting a little comfortable here. Uh, Hi, everyone. I hope this finds everyone in good condition, doing well, happy. Let's see here. Uh, my hair, first thing I will talk about is my hair. I like my hair. It has been really growing. Let's see, there, there. It's growing pretty fast, and thank God for that. I don't mind that. Uh, and I like it. I like the color. Uh, so I think I'll probably keep it. So I've been doing well and happy, but there are some things, some updates. First one is the update on the Crown Act. Uh, I had noticed a post in YouTube on YouTube about a woman that her boss had told her to get rid of the hairstyle she had braids, uh, and they were really nice. They looked nice on her. So I answered and explained to her about the Crown Act and what it's for, and it's uh, and what it does for people, and why it's called the Crown Act. Of course, it's crown, hair of a woman, well, man even too. So uh, it has been affecting people negatively, and so the update is that one more state has signed on. Yay! Which I'm happy about. But still, we have a long way to go to eradicate this law in every single state. Okay? Because it doesn't help anyone. Why do uh, states have to have any t- type of input in how a person wear their hair? This is part of the culture and heritage. And if they want to wear it that way, or if another person want to wear it that way in another culture or ethnicity group, they should be able to wear their hair in different styles, however they want it, without the law being a part of it. And that's what the Crown Act is doing and what is in the legislature. And each state is looked at individually. And Massachusetts have said, okay, we're on board. Yay for Massachusetts. But we have a long way to go, and we will get there if more people support this act and say, no, this is going to happen in my state. This is not going to happen in my country. Just say no. No one is going to say how. I wear my hair, male or female. And I don't want to be at risk of losing my job or being thrown out of a public place because of that. And because the law can say they can do that. No. So please support this Crown Act that's in the legislature now. I do. Okay. Uh, enough for the Crown Act. What I wanted to talk about next, it was just there in my head. Oh, I don't know if a lot of people know this, um, but I'm a licensed advocate in my state. Uh, and I had been working as a volunteer at uh, a place here uh, in my city for it was for women advocating for women's rights and different things like that, and giving support and counseling uh, to the woman, and trying to help them uh, like find places uh, if they was in a domestic violence situation, and giving them information and everything like that. So it has been over, I think, going on 2 years, maybe more than that. Uh, I had put it on temporary hold because there was a lot going on with me because of my diagnosis and finding that I had an additional, yet third new diagnosis. I had to put it on hold. Uh, and then when I realized that, well, okay, uh, I need to resign, uh, maybe temporarily, completely, for my health. So Saturday, I put in my resignation and got answer back, and then did what I did, uh, and completely. Now I resigned, and they said I could come back if and when I wanted to, and to let them know. So well, that's good to know, because I really enjoyed that, and I really like advocating for people to help them out, and to help them get uh, up instead of down, but giving them a way to do that, you know, and to teach them that. And that's what I was doing in this job. Uh, but I decided that since this is my platform, that I will be doing it here. Like I said, I'm a licensed advocate, and I will advocate for people. Uh, and I will put it in like coming soon, like 2003, March 2003, uh, whatever. I will let people know that I can advocate for them, and different things. I have a lot of things coming. If it's not next year, it will be the following year because I have a lot of things on the book right now that I have to do. But uh, I feel that it is my mission from God that this is what He wants me to do, to help people, to uplift people, to give them inspiration, you know. Uh, so that will be what I will be doing. And now for tonight's subject. And I think uh, this will help people to get to know me better, which I had promised to do, and to be honest and transparent with them. And I have been doing that, and I will continue to do that. Uh, right now, I'm looking for my second pair of eyes. I don't seem to have them, but I think I'll be able to see with no trouble. Okay, here we go. First, I will read this and then I will get into the rest of the things. Uh, let's see. Terminal diseases, an irreversible condition that in the near future will result in death or a state of permanent unconsciousness with, from which you are unlikely to recover. Uh, in most states, a terminal illness is defined as one which the patient will die shortly, whether medical treatment is given. Okay, let's see. Okay, the symptoms of this state is okay. Symptoms other than pain often continue to suffering, uh, uh, to sufferings in the end. In addition to pain, the most common symptoms is in terminal illness. Okay, and other, let me see here. Uh, Terminal illness. Okay, let's see here. Okay, and with this, uh, which is the press. Okay. And also too with terminal illnesses such as cancer and immunodeficient illnesses such as mine, uh, the causes of death can be the result of that action on the body, such as with me, uh, granulomas go to different places, like in my brain, in my spine. It's neurospinal, uh, and I have damage from the granulomas of the sarcoidosis uh, in my brain and uh, my spine. That's why sometimes I have problems with speech and forming words because it is neurological damage from the sarcoidosis. Uh, I have secured a referral to a neurologist, uh, and I think that's coming next month. And I will be glad to be going, and I will give you an update on that. But my subject for the night is this: question, questioning my mortality. Uh, and the why of this is I worry about my daughter. Uh, After I'm gone, uh, I have seen where it can go with her and with me from being in uh, ICU in 2018 for 4 months uh, and on the brink of death because I had septicemia uh, and I was in a coma, uh, a medical induced coma. And I was in ICU for 4 months and then another in rehab another 2 months. Uh, and at that point, I wasn't able to walk, uh, and it was extremely hard to talk. Uh, and neurologically, uh, everything was upside down because the septicemia had gotten into my body and different places, and it was awful, really, really awful. And it's hard for me now talking about it, uh, but this is a part of me and a part of you now because I have signed on to be transparent. So I could see in her face once I awakened from the medically induced coma how it affected her, and it broke my heart. Uh, she is, we both are very, very passionate about things. We're either on the right extreme or the left extreme. There's no middle for us. Uh, uh, that's why uh, I channel my emotions. I have learned to do that, and I will continue that because the emotions take over, and that is not good for a spiritual person. And I have been trying to teach my daughter this also, uh, and she has improved uh, within the last year or so, and she's getting better at it. And this is something we have to stay on this, have to fight these emotions uh, as they will take us over. This is the same with everybody, you know, because a negative emotion can take you over at any point if you let it. But I practice yoga and meditation, and I'm a spiritual person, and I believe in a higher person, and I pray, and this is my life. So uh, I want to teach other people these things that I have learned in my lifetime, and I have uh, taken courses and then been certified in different things, and I want to bring this to people to help them, seeing how it has helped me and my daughter a lot, uh, and my niece also too. Other people that I have taken under my wing, uh, and I think this is what God has been showing me, and this is why He told me to do this. Uh, yes, God does speak to you once you say, "Yes, I give my life to you," and are baptized. He comes into your body, actually, and uh, uh, He directs you on things, little, everyday, whatever. He is in me, and He tells me what I need to do, what I need not to do, and He tells me that this station, it is really His. It does not belong to me. It belongs to Him, and I am just a voice for Him in order to help people uh, improve and to weather the storms that's coming and that are already here, because uh, nothing is ever going to go back to way it was. That's the past. It doesn't happen that way. It either get worse or better. That's up to God. And how we handle it is up to us. So, because I've been through so many traumatic things, uh, God feels that I am able to help people through all this and to teach them what I know. And I do want to do that. Uh, and on the question of my mortality, like I said, I don't worry about anything because I know uh, basically no. I know when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, at what time, how many years I got left, uh, things like that. This is what God it tells me. I am a very empathic person. I can feel other people's feelings, and I can tell when something is going to happen. Uh, and I think that's a gift from God, and it's God that's telling me these things, and uh, uh, it's because He is within me. I know these things, and I think this is why my daughter and I are so simpatico, uh, so entwined with our spirituality. Uh, it was this way before I had her. It was something, it's hard to explain if you don't know this. We was very connected before. It was like I would speak to her, she would speak to me. Uh, it was not something that you could see; we could just feel it, and we have been that way ever since. And we're very passionate. Uh, if we disagree on something, we will tell the other. And if we feel that it wasn't the right way to say that, or or we feel that it has hurt the other person, we will quickly come back and say, uh, "I'm sorry, Mom, for saying that. If I hurt your feelings, I'm sorry. Please forgive me." So, and if we are wrong about something, it's the same thing. We do the same thing, and it's like it only our relationship and connection only get stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger every day. So, because of this very spiritual and passionate relationship we have, I'm afraid that it's going to be very difficult. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. It's going to be very difficult uh, for her to handle when uh, when God calls me home. Uh, Years ago, when I got my diagnosis of sarcoidosis, I made sure I wrote everything down for her to do, and who to turn to, and who would help her, uh, how I wanted her, the memorial to be, different things like that. She has all these papers, uh, and financially she'll be taken care of, and all this will be taken care of. But all that I don't worry about is her. Uh, I've seen how she can turn inward when she's hurting. I saw this in the ICU, uh, and I could feel it in her. And she was there for me. She has been the only family member besides my niece uh, that has been there for me and was there for me in ICU. And I thank God for them both. And I thank them for being there for me spiritually, emotionally, uh, to give me support in every single way. And I thank God for her. Uh, that's why uh, I do every single thing that I can to stay strong in body and in spirit for her, so I can be here longer and longer for her, uh, to be here in place for her whenever she needs. And I continue to mentor her and teach her the things that God want me to teach her, so she will have that ability to bounce back once I've gone. So I'm teaching her these things now so she can be able to handle it. Uh, and that is the question of my mortality that I have been worrying about. Uh, I'm not worried about death. Uh, I will welcome it when it comes, uh, and not try to make it sooner because God doesn't want me to, even though I'm in all this pain and I fight every day uh, for my health. It's making me a better person, a more spiritual person, and closer to Him. So I don't mind that. And I will be happy when I can, when God says, my child, you can let go now. I need you with me now. Uh, I will be happy. I would be sad for my daughter, but I will be happy because God, my Father, will have called me home uh, finally. But right now, I live my life to the fullest, and I know that's what God wants me to do. And every single day, He blesses me and my daughter, and I know that it's amazing blessings coming in the future for me. Uh, God has told me this, and I know uh, basically what they are, and I am happy. And uh, for me and my daughter, and I thank God that He did leave me here for her and did not take me because she needs me very much, and I love her very much, and my family needs me. I lot. He tells me that I have a lot to teach people, including my family, and I have a lot of love to give people, especially my family. So now I will say, I hope this has been very informational for people and has uh, brought my subscribers closer to me and people that have come the first time to see this. Uh, Thank you for supporting me, and people that has subscribed. Thank you for continually supporting me and being here for me because I will continue to be here for you because that's what God wants me to do. As I have said, I'm a licensed in my state as an advocate. So I know how to advocate for people. Uh-uh. And I hope in the future that you will take the help that I'm offering. Uh, so thank you so much for coming. And please, as I always say, pass it on. Uh, and I thank God for you. And take care of yourself and each other. And I will be seeing you soon. Goodbye.